You probably think this world is a dream come true, but you're wrong.
So y'all, this will be my part two, and this is in reference to men. Babe, men need to let this go. A lot of men have this problem. Listen, I don't care if a man cheated on me. I don't care if you did me dirty and wrong. I don't care the level of plots and plans that you did. You're just embarrassed because you also, as a man, have poor character. That's a message to any person that literally can't get it to their head and won't let go of the past. No one cares about the past but you. A lot of people need to hear this. If y'all know the level of men that literally went to some of the crazy extents they went to and then constantly trying to push some false narrative that's not true because they're embarrassed that they're insecure and have poor character and they try to project who they are on me, I just laugh at this point in my life. Why would any man from the past even feel the need to speak to me? That is so weird. It's weird behavior. It's just the strangest thing I've ever witnessed. And I also believe, yes, y'all, that is a part of the narcissistic collapse. It's way too many men that feel comfortable doing this. You can't reach me, babe. You don't know me. I don't like you. I don't want to be with you. I'm not in love with anyone but me, boo. And I think that's a hard thing for a lot of people to fathom. And the reason, y'all, why I'm bringing this up today is because I want to remind so many other people out there that, babe, you are not alone. We are all dealing with these lunatics out here in the world that keep holding grudges. They can't let go of the past. They're mad because their plots and plans didn't work. They're obsessed with trying to control some narrative, not only of your life, but how people view them. And now that people are really paying attention, and there's more people going through what I call an awareness, if anything. And a lot of people think it's an awakening. I don't think that. I think what's happening to people is they're finally realizing, oh my God, how did people not see this? Okay? People are just now picking up on how far people will go, like for the first time. And I don't think I'm the first person, nor do I believe I will be the last. But I'm here to share this message to people out there either. Just like how I don't care about the past, I'm sure that most of you don't either. So I don't know why any person would ever feel the need to reach out to me. Don't. So serious. Do not. I'm not a person that is stuck in the past. It's called I moved on, I changed, and I actually grew up. I'm learning that a lot of people really don't grow up. They think they do because they get a certain level of money or a different wardrobe. That's not what being an adult is. Being an adult has more to do with the mentality, the growth in your character, the things that you can handle, the capacities of which that's underlining in you that you can just expand. Okay. And I realize that a lot of people they're not like this. So they always feel the need to compare themselves because I see that they're insecure and they fall short in so many areas. So because I don't fall short in those areas, that's why all they can discuss is something like how you dress. Meanwhile, all I do is laugh and think to myself, babe, dressing is not something that's hard to do. Any person can get up and put on a business suit and put on a nice pair of shoes and put together a nice outfit. But a lot of people don't have the character because they didn't take the time to do it. They didn't want to build this up. So they think all of that will be overlooked all of a sudden, like with the snap of a finger. When the truth is, some people cannot handle that they don't measure up even as time has went on. They're literally still immature mentally, emotionally, psychologically. And what's sad is a lot of these people decided to bring lives into this world still with their current behaviors and thinking that that stuff won't catch up to them. Yes, it will. Y'all, you're not an adult also just because you decide to start a family. It's so many people that I swear this conversation needs to be had, y'all. Being an adult, again, is more about mentality, emotional, psychological. A lot of people think they're adults because they can have sexual activity. Other people think they're an adult because they have a house and a car. Some people think they're an adult because I have this wardrobe or I do this. But in reality, it's a lot about mentally. It's a lot about how you handle things and do things. And every day, people really show me how childish they are. And I'm always like, this is why I would never deal with certain people. They don't really understand how to actually behave or how they should. Instead, they're always oversharing, over telling people their business, always letting people know that I'm doing this, that, the third. They usually do it out of jealousy because no one asked them about them. So since nobody asked them about what they're doing, they want to force it in people's minds. It's so weird. It's the strangest behavior that I think I've ever seen. Nobody asked you that. Nobody did. I met a girl that worked at this, and she was always. I'm like, why is this girl telling me her business? Nobody asked. Nobody asked her what she was doing or how much money she had. Nobody asked her that. Why is she telling people that? I was like, oh my God, because it's insecurity. And mind you, it doesn't come from me. People say, oh, it's me. No, I don't think I make people feel insecure. I think people make them all their own self feel insecure because they're constantly in comparison in their mind. And that's something that you should work on as a man or a woman and stop trying to blame others for your insecurities or things that you refuse to acknowledge that's going on within you. Taking that out on other people at this point, at this age that most of us are at, you just look embarrassed. You look embarrassing and you look unhealed. It looks crazy. Like, y'all think I'm kidding. I've even seen 40-year-olds, 50 years old, hell, some people in their 30s too, still behave like this. And I'm just like, why are y'all acting like this, babe? You should have healed by now. It's time to let the past go. But y'all, it's going to be in my little message for today. I just want to put that message out there, one, to also encourage others who've also been through the same thing or experienced the same thing, but also to let people know they don't have power or control in your life. They never did. A lot of people are just mad because they're now seeing what a lot of us have the capacity to do and the potential to do. And a lot of them feel some type of way because they don't. Right? And they hate, oh, well, maybe I messed it up. People don't care about that, y'all. You need to move on with your life. You also need to stop stalking and harassing people because they don't want to deal with you. Stop trying to act like you're cool with a person that does not speak to you. And they're trying so hard to push the narrative that, again, does not exist. I want a lot of people to take this into mind to also, y'all, continue to protect yourself mentally, spiritually, protect your peace, keep your sanity, because I'm telling you, people will only get more jealous and crazy as time goes on and as people see the true capacity of what you can do. So remember, y'all, to keep yourself first, and remember, keep the past out of your life. Until the next one.